Of course, guess who's upset at Donkey Kong Bonanza? Oh, you would have guessed today. It's 4chan. Of course, they don't like Donkey Kong Bonanza. When the average user score of the game is really a 9 out of 10. But apparently, we have to take, the 5 4chaners who hate this game, who hate Tears of the Kingdom, who who hate every single game besides, anime games that nobody buys, like Segura Kagura or Neptunia, games that no one buys, okay? But Donkey Kong Bonanza is the most divisive game in Nintendo's history. No, it is not. It is not. The most divisive game, I think, in Nintendo's history, I think, is probably Metroid Other M. That game is, I think, Nintendo's most divisive game. And some of the sports titles, I think, John Lewis, the pinnacle of Donkey Kong. Nintendo at its best. A brilliant successor of Super Mario Odyssey. Best reason to own a Switch 2. Gamers, quote unquote, with us 4chan users. And maybe one YouTube. But also, I think they're using DSP Gaming as a source. Yeah. Game feels empty without any soul. Infantile and simplistic. Has no talent. Most Nintendo games are easy. I don't know what planet you're living on, but Nintendo games are designed for everybody, not just Dark Souls fans, okay? No story whatsoever. That's not fun. But the user reviews are all very high for the game. They're at a 9.1. But supposedly gamers, quote unquote, which is just 4chan, don't like the game. And I said the same thing about Mario Wonder. Okay, the hate for Bonanza is gonna die out very, very quickly because they're in the 0.9% of people who played the game. And those who were completely negative about the game, which is basically 4chan, it is like the 0.4% of people who didn't like the game. So 88% positive, 6% mixed, 6% negative. So only 6% of total people who played the game didn't like it. Yep. Which is an extreme, very small minority of gamers who played the game. Okay. But also remember, gamers want certain things, which we're not going to talk about in this video. And probably not in the next one either. So yeah. Goodbye.